Hello, what's up guys, it's Lun-Gi. So today we'll be taking a look at the new Blue Eye support. So they're getting a structure deck pretty soon in the OCG in about a month's time. And they got a couple of new cards, and I think it was yesterday or today they revealed Link 1 monster and an effect monster. So we're just going to take a look at what those cards can do for the combos. So Blue Eyes actually have a 1-card combo, which is pretty decent. So this one is with Sage. So we normally summon Sage, and then we will fetch the new Maiden of White. So we discard her, and then we set True Light. So True Light will set your new Blue Eye spell card, Prayers with the Eyes of Blue. So you discard one card, and then you add one level 1 Light Tuner, and one Spell Trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand. So we add another Sage in this combo, and then we add Saga of the Blue-Eyed Dragon, which is basically an E-Tally. So we special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon straight from the deck, and then Maiden will trigger to summon itself back because you special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. Next thing we'll do is we will just equip Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to Blue Eyes White Dragon. So the reason why you want to do that is because in the graveyard during either player's turn, when a card effect is activated, targets a Blue Eyes monster you control, you can banish it and negate the activation. So it's protection from targeting from the graveyard. And then you summon the Link 1. So the Link 1 is like most Link 1s, archetypal Link 1s. It searches a field spell, Mausoleum of White, which gives you an extra normal summon of a level 1 Light Tuner. So you can summon Sage again, because Sage's first effect is not a hard once per turn. So this time with Sage, we are just going to search for Effect Veiler, because there's nothing else that really helps the combo that you can search. I guess you could search for another Sage if you want to go for like a rank 8 play if you want to. But for now, we're just searching for Veiler. Alright, so we'll just summon our Blue-Eyed Spirit Dragon. This one is almost 10 years old. This is the second Blue-Eyed Synchro that was released. Then we will use Mausoleum to target Maiden to make it gain attack, and then we'll send the Blue Eyes White Dragon from the deck to the graveyard, and we'll chain her effect. She gets to revive a Blue Eyes monster, a Blue Eyes White Dragon from the graveyard. Next we'll special summon another Blue-Eyed Spirit Dragon, because its effect is not hard once per turn. And then we will use our Link monster to revive a Blue Eyes monster from our graveyard. So we'll just summon back Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then that's the end of our turn. So yeah, it doesn't look like much, but during your opponent's turn you can tag both of them out, and then you can summon your Blue-Eyed Spirit Ultimate Dragon, and then you can summon your Crimson Dragon, because you can special summon any light dragon type synchro monster in defense mode. So we'll target our level 12 with Crimson Dragon, and then we'll summon Cosmic Blazar Dragon. So number of disruptions is, this one is 1, 2, and then 3 with the Effect Veiler in your hand. And then you can use True Light to either revive Blue Eyes White Dragon to have 2 on the field, or you can choose to set Majesty with Dragons of White. So this was the other card that was revealed. You can show up to 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons from your hand, face up monster zone and or graveyard, and then destroy that many cards your opponent controls. So this is pretty nice. After you disrupt your opponent, if they set any cards, if they have any cards on the field, if you set this on your next turn, you can just flip it. There's 1 Blue Eyes in the graveyard and 1 on the field, so we'll be able to destroy 2 cards the opponent controls without targeting, on top of being able to negate with Cosmic Blazar Dragon. So we should be able to OTK on the next turn. So that's the first combo. So the next combo we'll be using Neo Kaiser Sea Horse. So if you don't know what he does, if you control a Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can special summon him from the hand, and then his ignition effect is you can target 1 Light Tuner you control, increase or decrease its level by 1. So yeah, essentially making your level 1s level 2 or making himself level 3. And then his last effect is you can send 1 Blue Eyes monster, 1 monster that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to the graveyard, if he's sent from the fields to the graveyard. So with him, you'll just do your normal Blue Eyes combo, except you will make Maiden of White level 2. Alright, so you'll be able to make Crimson Dragon on your turn. So you only need to tag out one Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. And then you also get to make this Potter. So this combo has actually 4 disruptions instead. So just having the extra Neo Kaiser gives you an extra disruption. 1, 2, the monster is going to be summoned here, Disparter and then Veiler. Disparter can destroy, or if they choose to banish one of their own cards, you can negate as well. And then on the next turn, you'll summon your ultimate Spirit Dragon and then Blazar. Alright, so in the graveyard, we send Chaos Max with Neo Kaiser Sea Horse. The reason being is that during the end phase, we're going to set the Quick Play Ultimate Fusion, which will allow us to make Magia. Alright, so we'll shuffle back Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon that we equipped and the Chaos Max that we sent it to the graveyard to summon Dragon Magia Master, Dragon Master Magia during our next main phase. So yeah, so all of this is 9,000, 11,500, and then that is 15,000 damage on board, just from your 2-card combo. Very strong stuff. So yeah, Blue Eye support, crazy, and they're also getting one more card. People are speculating that it's an extra deck monster. I guess it's possible, but I'm not exactly sure what kind of extra deck monster they need at this point, because it does seem like they have most of what they need for the extra deck. But we'll see what it is. They got a Link monster, so like who knows what they'll get next. Maybe another Link monster, or maybe a Synchro. So this is the deck list, working deck list. Triple Blue Eyes, 1 copy of Alternative Dragon. It's not really needed that much anymore, but 1 copy is very useful to bait out effects. 1 Blue Eyes Jet Dragon just for recursion, and then 1 Neo Kaiser Sea Horse. He's not really that searchable. He mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon, so he's searchable with all those cards that mention, but you'll really need to search him unless you really want to make Crimson Dragon, or you really want to dump Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. So I think 1 copy is fine for like different situations where you want to just freely trigger your Maiden of White. And then of course, if you want to summon this part more easily, that will be useful. 3 Ash, 1 copy of White Stone of Ancients, 1 copy of Master with Eyes of Blue. Is useful for getting back your Maiden of White. With some combos, you want to be searching him with Sage with Eyes of Blue, because then you can just normal summon him thanks to your extra normal summon, and then you can add Sage back to your hand. Then you can use Sage's effect from hand, I guess, to send him or any other monster you control to the graveyard if you need to summon another Blue Eyes monster. Also, you can just add back Effect Veiler. 1 White Stone of Legend, triple Sage. Sage is the best starter. Maiden, 1 Maiden. Maiden is also useful. You can also search for Maiden instead. Yeah, with some combos it's useful to search for Maiden, and then you can target Maiden with Mausoleum, and then Maiden will special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon straight from the deck. So Maiden's also useful for combos. 1 Veiler, you can search for it. 3 Maiden of White, of course. You don't really want to have to search for it. Yeah, just having 3 copies means if they negate Sage, then you still have combo. 1 Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon for summoning Magia. Talents, triple bingo machine. You need to just max out your searches in a deck like this. Even though you've got like your 1-card combo, you do want to pair Sage with some other card, in case of like Veiler, Ash, and cards like that. Triple prayers, of course, the other searcher, and then 2 copies of your E-Tally. 1 copy of Ultimate Fusion. You'll probably only need to use it 1 time. 1 copy of Mausoleum of White. You can search for it with your Link 1 monster. Triple Imperm. 3 Dominus Purge because all your monsters are light. Yeah, so it locks out dark, water, and fire monsters. The only fire monster you're using is Ash, and you'll probably kill your opponent before you need to negate with Ash. And this basically has the same effect as Ash, anyways. So 3 copies of this card. It's really crazy card. This card and Dominus Impulse, pretty nuts. 1 Majesty with Dragons of White. So didn't showcase this card, but you can show up to 3 blue eyes white dragons from your hand, face up monster zone and or graveyard, and destroy that many cards your opponent controls. Very useful card. You could set this in the end phase as well instead of this. If you couldn't set up Chaos Max, and then during your draw phase or something, you can just use the effect to blow up a bunch of your opponent's cards, and then you can try to just OTK them with your mass damage on board. Once you're light, you can get it from anywhere thanks to Maiden of White. And then you have your Magia, 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate, usually you're equipping it. 1 Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, helpful to equip, and then when it's in the graveyard, it can protect your cards from targeting, which is nice. 1 Twin Burst Dragon, yeah, just an option. It's very easy to summon. 1 Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, also very easy to summon. Cosmic Blazar Dragon for your end board. 1 Spirit Ultimate Dragon, 1 Crimson, 1 Disparter. It's the most useful level 10 dragon monster, I think. 1 is wise to protect your monsters from destruction. And then 3 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. You just want to be maxing out on this card. Yeah, because he just makes it easy to cheat out your synchro monsters. So that's nice. And then 2 copies of the Link 1. I guess you could get away with playing only 1 copy of it and then playing some other card. Yeah, so this is the working deck list. I'm going to test it a bit and then I'll probably make some changes. But I really like the looks of the deck. And yeah, the deck is pretty consistent, very strong as well. And I think it could potentially be a contender once it comes to the OCG. It really depends on the last card, I think. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.